So I woke up about an hour ago. Right now it's around noon or 12:30 or something. Once again, went to bed super late. Last meal was super late. So last night, if you watched yesterday's video, which I hope you did because you should be watching every video. This is a process, not just a pick and choose. Come on, guys. But if you watch yesterday's video, you'll see that my last meal was like chicken, tuna with a huge plate of rice, and I had like 1.5 liters of water, and that was all at probably 12:30 at night. So usually I like to finish eating my food around 11, 10. So I'm thinking that's what the increase in the scale is, but either way, that's my first fluctuation so far this prep, so I'm really not that mad about it. Today I have a friend coming in, and then tomorrow we have 2 friends coming in, and that's 3 more people total that'll be with us. There's gonna be 3 new characters in this vlog, and we're gonna go on a trip. But today is just a normal day, except today is unfortunately my low carb day of this carb cycle, guys. It's my first one. It's really gonna be tough, but I have a lot of protein. So that's what you do. When you have a low carb day during your refeed, or not your refeed, your carb cycle, you raise your protein. So my macros for today, let me double check. 30 carbs, 350 protein, and 30 fat. This is also known as protein sparing modified fast, a version of that. It's not necessarily a low carb day because it's extreme. So this is that level. It's protein sparing modified fast. So 350 grams of protein a day. It's a ton of protein. We're gonna be eating a lot of chicken and tuna and hopefully whey protein if it comes in today finally. But I have a few tips for you on how to get the most out of your food when you have a low carb day or you're dieting really low carb, which I don't recommend, but some people prefer that. But for meal number 1 today, I have 7 egg whites and some baby spinach, and that's my first tip. Use things like spinach to increase the volume and things you're eating in your food, and I'll explain that in a second. All right, boys and girls, so the tip is get yourself some baby spinach. This stuff is like literally, it may as well be calorie free, and it just crunches down into such a little amount, so make sure you use a good amount. Like I used 1 big handful in those eggs and it was almost nothing. So do like 2, 3 big handfuls and you'll get some decent volume in there, get some micronutrients. I'm pretty sure it has a decent amount of fiber over time if you use a lot. But vegetables are great. Any type of green vegetable, especially like stuff like that. I wouldn't get lettuce. Lettuce is just a waste of money. It's literally water and leaves. It's good to fill your stomach up, but you're not really getting any like actual nutrients from it. But since we only have 30 carbs today, that means all of my carbs are gonna come from sauce, like ketchup and stuff, because I can't not put ketchup. If I'm eating tons of chicken to hit my protein, I need ketchup. So my ketchup's gonna use up most of my carbs, and also from vegetables. So broccoli and spinach are gonna take up the rest of my carbs. So I don't have any, like I have 30 grams of carbs, but it's not like I'm gonna have 30 grams worth of rice. You know, I'm gonna have it just through things that I help hit my protein. So that's what's going on for today. The fats are gonna come from the oil that I use to cook with, and we should be good, but it's a little high protein day. But we have a bunch of stuff to do today. I'll vlog a little bit. I'm gonna try to be more like energetic in these videos. Like I'm so much more energetic off camera. I think it's just that when I put myself on camera, I just go into like, I need to help people mode. Like I just train my brain into like, I need to help someone, and I stop, you know. But maybe some people just need entertainment as their help. So I'm gonna try to be like more energetic, more like myself, how I am off camera, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Drop a like, and I really want to know if what you guys are doing right now. So the question of the day is, what is your current goal? Are you dieting right now? Are you bulking? Are you cutting? Are you doing Christian's challenge? I know a ton of my subscribers doing Christian's challenge. I see it in the comments, I see it in their videos. But let me know, guys, comment that below. I'm really curious, but I'm gonna get a little bit of work done and then start the day again. About to cook up the rest of this chicken, but I definitely need to go to the store and pick up a new pack of chicken because I need like 16, 20, I don't know, a lot of ounces of chicken today. This is only gonna be like 5, so we're gonna head to the store in a little while. Turned out to be around 6.5 ounces of chicken, put a little bit of ketchup on there, and we're gonna enjoy that before we go to the store. Just got back from the post office. I picked up something I've been waiting for weeks. Go send me a package. Got 2 tubs of protein, cereal milk, and chocolate. Got a thing of fruit punch aminos, 2 shaker cups. I gave 1 to Nick because he's trying to get big. And 1 blue raspberry pre, and 1 of the perfect, most amazing thing in the world, the Warheads pre. I'm so excited for this. I'll talk about a little bit more about all this later, but thank you, Ghost. This is gonna help out a lot. Now we're walking to the grocery store. I gotta pick up groceries for like 2 days or so. But we have a friend from back home in town. Right there, walking in the striped shirt. That's Hassan. Hassan, say hello. But yeah, we're gonna pick up a few things, and then I guess we're gonna do a lot of tourist stuff tomorrow, but we don't leave until Sunday morning. So tonight's just gonna be kind of chill, So we just got to the grocery store. I'm gonna show you some options I use for low carb days and some things that might help you kind of stick to like a low carb diet, things you can use and to kind of keep yourself less hungry throughout the day.
So obviously if you're doing low carb, you need a lot of protein. So here we got, chicken, egg whites, tuna, get all your protein in. But the thing to help keep you full is veggies. So always get as many veggies as you can. They're stacked with fiber and nutrients and everything, but they add volume to your meal so you're more full. Another big thing can be Greek yogurt because it has protein in it, low carbs, low fat, usually if you get a good kind. And it can give you that kind of like ice cream feeling to where you have like a sweet tooth craved, and they're good pretty much at any time throughout the day too. I just think Greek yogurt's a good, well-rounded, low carb, high protein food to get when you're on a low carb diet. This next tip is huge. We have 2 liters of diet soda. Like I said in the previous video, yes, I know these aren't the healthiest thing in the world, clearly, but the carbonation, the fact that it's like a sugary tasting type of drink, helps with the sweet tooth a little bit. I won't say eliminates because I know it doesn't, but it helps, and it gives you that nice carbonation, that filling in your stomach. When you drink that carbonated stuff and you're a little bit more full, that's why they say like when you go to a fancy restaurant, don't drink the soda before the meal. That way you have enough room in your stomach to get a good meal in or whatever. That's why. So you want to get carbonated stuff, whether that's just carbonated water, that way you don't have to worry about the health. The fact that these might not be the healthiest thing, but I like to have a 2 liter of Diet Coke around the house, so I'm gonna pick one of these up, and that's a great thing to help. 10 ounces of chicken. This is gonna really help me hit my protein. Doesn't look like a lot, but if you spread it out, it's 10 ounces of chicken. Have some ketchup. Like I said, all of my carbs are coming from sauces and vegetables today. And then I put some Diet Coke in the Go Shaker as always. But that's gonna be this small meal. Later I need more protein, but I'm pretty much set on carbs and fats for today after this. So next meal, I still have a ton of protein to eat. I'm just kind of like eating a lot of it all within a few hours just because that's how it worked out today. It doesn't really matter to me, but this is 4 cans of tuna for a total of about 60 grams of protein. I'm gonna put some ketchup on there. It's seasoned. I cooked it so it's not as miserable, but that's pretty much it. I literally don't even want to eat like spinach because the vegetables are just gonna fill me up even more. Oh, just a little bit more chicken. I should have started eating earlier during the day, like Nick just told me off camera. But this is 12 ounces. For some reason, I know why. The thick chicken breasts, they weigh a lot more because I think they're just filled with water, but I cooked it really well. So it should, like this, if it was thin, it would probably equal like 9. But for some reason, when they're the thicker kind, I don't know, maybe it's just like a illusion or something, but this is 12 ounces of chicken, and now all I need is a protein shake. Whew, just got out of the shower, about to head to a friend's house in a little while. Today is my low carb day, so there is no drinking happening tonight. But tomorrow is my high carb day, and I have another one followed behind it. 2 refeed days back to back. It's gonna be awesome. I have sour candy in the kitchen just waiting for me. I'm so excited to eat it. But I just wanted to sit down and give you guys a few more tips because I don't feel like I went to enough detail. So if you're on a low carb diet and you wanna have a diet that's manageable, you wanna be able to enjoy your day and not feel hungry all the time and not make it feel like it actually is a low carb diet. One of my tips would be look for anything sugar-free. If it says sugar-free on it, it's your best friend, I promise you. Yes, the sweeteners aren't super healthy for you and all that stuff. There's mixed studies on that, but listen, like at the end of the day, it's not gonna hurt you. What's gonna hurt you is if you get so hungry that you're not able to stay motivated enough, you're not able to finish your diet, then you never reach your goals. So what I would do is find some sugar-free stuff, and obviously you wanna eat as healthy as you can throughout the day, but having a little bit of sugar-free something isn't gonna hurt you. So that is definitely a big tip, especially drinks and sugar-free like stuff that craves those sweet tooth and everything like that. Another thing is high volume food. So the key to dieting is to get as much food. Basically, if you have a plate of food, you want to make sure that plate is as filled as it possibly can be with the least amount of calories. So having a high volume meal means you're eating a ton of food, but all that food's not worth that many calories. That way you feel full, but you didn't waste all your carbs or anything like that. So high volume is vegetables, a lot, literally just healthy food is usually high volume, but just watch out for the fruit, sugars, and all that kind of stuff. My last tip is gonna be meal timing. It's just smarter. I mentioned this in the video before. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about intermittent fasting and all that. What I am gonna say though is just wait until like noon or something to start your day if you can. That way, if you have a super low carb diet, or even if it's just a normal low carb diet, you don't have as much time throughout your day that you have to be eating. All your meals are closer together and it feels like you're eating a lot of food even though you're not. So those are my tips. Anything else I can think of really quick, drink a lot of water, eat a lot of fiber, stay busy.
keep your mind off things. But overall, it's not that hard to run a low carb diet, you know, especially if you're carb cycling and it's only one day you have to worry about. Just get things that are low in calories that you enjoy and eat them in a way that makes you feel full as much as possible. So that's my tips for you guys. All I have left to drink is a protein shake. I'm gonna show you that in a second. I'm gonna drink some cereal milk and some milk chocolate ghost protein, two of the best proteins that I've ever had, you'll ever have as well, I promise you. But we're gonna go make that shake, and then that's gonna be the vlog. All right, so we're gonna open up the shaker and make a shake. I need about 75 grams of protein, but I wanna get I haven't had any good protein powder in a while, so I wanna have like a good mixed taste. So there's cereal milk and milk chocolate. I'm gonna do a scoop and a half each, but I gotta go fill this up with water. Now for my water, I don't really, a lot of people use milk, a lot of people use water. It doesn't really matter to me. It all tastes the same. Especially if you have like a good high quality protein, you won't really be able to taste the difference if you find the right amount. It's always good to just like kind of rinse these out with water since they're brand new. But a lot of people fill their thing up halfway. For 3 scoops, I'm probably gonna go just about 3/4 of the way up, and it mixes really well. So I'm just so excited to drink this right now. I've been waiting like over a month for some good protein, guys. If you've ever had to do that, then you know the struggle. So a lot of people don't take the time to weigh out their protein shakes, and I usually do, but for right now, I just really don't feel like doing that. So I'm just gonna pour it in. You can weigh it out if you want, just to be super accurate, because obviously each scoop is not gonna be the same size, but it's really not gonna make that much of a difference. So we got a scoop and a half in there. And this one's the milk chocolate. Normally the scoops are waiting for you on top because they have the little things on that clip into the top, but I already knocked them down. It's really cool that they did that, honestly. I hope this all fits in here. Shit. All right, I'll figure that out. Hold up, I need to shake it up and then put the second half scoop in. Now I can put the second half scoop in. And that'll give me a nice chocolate Captain Crunch flavor, because that's kind of what the cereal milk tastes like, is Captain Crunch, which is like probably the best cereal, honestly. That and like Fruity Pebbles, right? What's your favorite cereal?
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles are delicious. All right, and that's it, guys. So after the shake, that means I totally hit my macros of 350 grams of protein today. That was brutal. In the past like 5 hours, I got in like 290 of those 350 grams, which is ridiculous. And then I had 30 grams of fat and 30 grams of carbs, and I hit both of those as well. I'm gonna enjoy this shake, and that's gonna be the video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Those 3 things are super important. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.